record, push the record button. There we go. All right, guys. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
So today we're going to make popsicle sticks, turtles. So we are going to go over our supply list. We need scissors, popsicle sticks, and I know that on the list there's Elmer's glue. If you have the option to use hot glue, I would really strongly suggest that because it's harder to pick up. But if you don't have the option to use hot glue, Elmer's glue will work. It's just going to have to be more patient. So awesome. Do you have wood glue? Awesome, Nissah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks.
So you're going to need string or yarn. I know some people have string maybe. If you have string, you're going to be doing a lot of wrapping. If you have yarn, you're going to do a lot of wrapping too, but just not quite as much. So is everyone ready to get started? Does everyone have all of their things that they need?
Yes. Yes.
So Nissah.
Yeah.
All right. So the first step is we want to get 3 popsicle sticks. I'm going to use orange this time because I have a lot of other ones made. And I'm going to lower my camera. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and say, I have a question. Looks like Rachel disappeared. She must have lost service. We'll wait for her to come back. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and lower my camera. And if you have a question, please feel free. So I have 3 popsicle sticks. And I'm going to take my hot glue, but if you have Elmer's glue, Rachel in real quick. I'm just going to wait for Rachel to join us again. Okay, there she is. So we have 1 stick, and in the middle of that stick, I am going to put 1 dot of glue. And if you're using Elmer's glue or hot glue, we don't need a lot of glue. You just need a dot, because if you put too much on, it takes longer for it to dry, especially if you're using Elmer's glue. So I put a dot of glue in the middle of my stick. And then I'm going to take my other stick and I'm going to make an X, and I'm going to glue it on. So I have an X now.
I'm just trying to.
That's the first step, is we have an X.
Orange, green.
Making sure everyone's ready. And then the next step is I want to take my glue, if you're using your Elmer's glue or hot glue, and I'm going to put another dot right in the middle on the stick that we just glued down. So now I have this, and I'm going to take my 3rd stick and I'm going to just put it right in the middle, up and down. So now it looks like a snowflake. And I'm going to put some pressure on this because it always helps it dry a little quicker. So I suggest everybody, if you wanted to make more than 1 turtle, make your snowflakes now so they have time to dry if you're using Elmer's glue.
Okay.
So if you want to make 2 turtles, make your snowflakes. See, I have this one. I know it's weird calling them a snowflake, but they look like a snowflake. But it's gonna look like a turtle.
Oh.
So Nissah, you want to glue yours down like a snowflake.
Okay.
First step is you take 1 stick, put a dot of glue in the middle, and then take your 2nd stick and make an X.
Okay.
Just like this, Nissah. Okay, I'm gonna lower my camera again so you can see. I'm gonna put a dot of glue in the middle. And then I'm gonna take my second stick and I'm gonna glue it on so it looks like an X. Just a little bit of glue.
Project was gonna be, I don't know. These,
I don't know.
she said we could make another one though.
Well, I don't think you'll have time today, though.
Yeah,
We have to eat and then I have to go to get copies and then go to the post office. And then we have
Hi,
Ray.
Sarah.
Hi,
How are you
Sarah.
today?
good. How are you? Making turtles?
Good. We
Making
are.
turtles. Yay!
So the first step is we have 3 sticks. And
Okay.
if you're using hot glue or regular glue, I'm using hot glue, Sarah. I'm not sure if you're using Elmer's glue,
I'll
but we want to put
use hot glue.
okay, we want to put a dot of glue in the middle of one stick like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Then we want to take our other and make an X. And then I'm going to take and put another dot of glue right in the middle of the stick we just glued on. And I'm going to make one go down the middle. So now it looks like a snowflake, Sarah.
Okay.
So that's what we want to do. That's what everyone's doing right now is they're gluing their snowflakes together so the bodies of the turtle.
Okay.
I did too.
Awesome. Now for the people that are ready,
Hot glue.
you want to get our string or your yarn. And
Right.
when you get your first piece, we want it to be pretty long. So I'm going to make mine pretty long. I'm going to keep pulling it out because this is going to be the body.
Like this long?
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to lower my camera. So if anyone has questions, please feel free to ask.
Okay.
So now I have the one that goes up and down. This is going to be the head. This is going to be the tail, right? So these two on the side are going to be the feet and the legs. So what I want to do is take my yarn and I'm going to tie a knot around the middle of my snowflake, which is going to be the body. And I'm just going to tie it into a knot. And this is tricky because especially if you're using string, even yarn's tricky for me to tie this small knots. So now
Yarn's I too.
I have a knot around it and it's just tied around the middle. And see how I have this little tail right here?
Mhm.
What I'm going to do is take my scissors and I'm just going to trim it down. So this is where it gets kind of tricky when we're doing the wrapping. So now everyone has what looks like this. See my head, my tail, and my two
Let my
sides.
sticks warm up.
Carmen,
Good job, Megan. That looks great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my body of my, and I'm gonna wrap around the body. And when I do it, I'm gonna keep twisting. And when I do, you see how I'm wrapping around a different spot? So I keep moving my body. And I want to just keep wrapping around. So it's going to kind of look like a star. So I'm just rotating and wrapping.
Okay. Cool.
You see how it's just kind of wrapping around?
Mhm.
And what we're doing is this is going to be the body. This is going to be the shell of our turtle.
Sweet.
And I'm just rotating and always going to the diagonal. So it's like, it's kind of like knitting in a way.
mm-hmm.
Love doing turtles.
So much fun. And I'm just gonna keep wrapping. When you get to your end of your string, this is when we get another piece of string and we are gonna tie it to it itself. So I'll show you when I get to the end. And we wanna try to get the whole body filled. See how it's getting all filled in? You don't see much of my sticks. So I wanna keep going until my body's filled up. And I'm just going around and rotating. Yep. Good job, Sarah. Perfect.
Not gonna do my yarn.
I just move it in a circle and just keep going around. And try to keep your string as tight as you can.
Doesn't get loose
Right.
like up until we last time. I made a turtle.
Yep. Keeping it nice and snug. See how it's now it's starting to really cover up all the popsicle stick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm getting close to the end of my string now. So this is when I get another piece of string. So I'm going to lower my camera so everyone can see. And I'm going to get another piece of, I'm using yarn. You're going to make it as any length that you want, because this is going to be when we start to do our weave. I usually don't make this one quite as long as the first one. That way I can add more colors. So what I'm going to do is tie these ones together. So I'm going to tie my pink string to my blue string. I just tie it into a knot. This is really good project if you're practicing your ties, because they are tricky with this yarn and this string. You see how I have two tails right there? What I'm going to do is, I don't want to cut too close because I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge. That way it stays connected. I'm just going to trim them down.
Is that okay, Carmen?
You're looking great, Sarah. It's looking great.
Okay. I'm gonna add a different color thread.
So now I have it's connected, see? And once I get done to all of my pink, oh, see, look, it came right untied. I have to tie mine again. I'm gonna lower this, see? It happens. We have to tie it tight. You're doing a good job, Jessie.
That's happened to me before.
So now I have to make sure it's tight. And I'm just gonna trim my tails again. And you want to make sure you leave a little bit, because I think that's what happened when it came apart. I cut it too close to the knot. So you're gonna have a little bit of a tail, but that's okay because it's gonna wrap up in. So I'm gonna show everyone what I'm just gonna keep wrapping until I get to my blue color. So this is when we start to really have to do the weave. So if everyone watches, I'm gonna take my new string and I'm gonna go around one popsicle stick. You see, I went around it, and then I'm gonna go all the way to this side and then keep going. So I wanna go around and then go to the next one and go around. Go to the next one, go around. And we wanna keep going all the way this way. So you go to the next one and then you spin around and you keep going. You spin around, go to the next one. Spin around, next one. And we want to keep doing this all until we're at the end of this string. See, I'm going around and then I go to all the way to the next one. And then I'm going to go around it and go to the next one. Around. So it's kind of like a weave, if you see.
Yeah.
So going around the whole one stick.
Right, and we're just gonna keep going around until we're at the end of this string. And if you see how it's coming around, see how it's looking?
Mm-hmm. I need to add another color on. I'll do some green.
If anyone has questions, please feel free to ask.
I'm starting now.
Okay, awesome. So you want to do your body. Okay, Nissah?
What?
Hi, Nissah.
Hey.
And so I'm just keep on going. And I always go around one and then I go to the next stick. So I go around it and then go to the next stick. I go around and then next stick. So you keep wanting to do this the whole time. And try to keep your string as tight as you possibly can.
And add a different color to this one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add another color too once I get closer to the end of my string here.
I did purple. I did purple on top of the pink, and then I did the kind of like pinkish orange. Now I'm doing green, the color of the turtle.
Nice. So does everyone understand how, see how it's coming out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just gonna keep going until I can add my new string. So I'm gonna add my new string now because I'm at the end. And I'm gonna do some more pink. And we wanna keep a little bit at the end. So if you see this one, you see how I have my head? I don't wanna go all the way to the end because we wanna keep a head. We wanna keep some feet and the tail.
Okay.
I went halfway.
Awesome.
I'm just doing this one now. I'm just going around it. I'm trying to go do this part of it first.
You're doing great.
It's hard to go around it.
It is. It's definitely a tricky thing. It's definitely uses your fingers. So I'm just gonna trim my tails. What I did is added some pink, more pink to mine. How's it
Ooh.
coming, Kate?
I'm going to finish
That's
this later.
the first one.
Ooh, I love it. That looks awesome.
Thanks.
Almost done with mine.
Oh, Sarah, that looks great.
I'll have to finish it later because my hands need a break.
Okay. So now I'm just gonna keep on going.
I'm plugging my hot glue gun.
Now I'm gonna start my, oh, it came untied again. What's going on here?
That's not good.
It's gotta tie it back up. I guess some of the yarn needs double knots.
Apparently.
I'm gonna try to do a double knot this time. How's it coming, Megan?
It's coming.
It's coming. How's it coming, Rachel? Thumbs up. Awesome.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
Okay. Let's see. Let's keep on going here now. Let's see. Now I'm going to start my pink, and I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. I'm going to go around and then go to the next stick. Go around the next stick. It's kind of like a spider web.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks.
So it looks like to me.
Yeah. And once we get to the end, this is when it gets a little tricky because we have to tie it.
Well, I think I'm gonna try this again too.
Awesome.
I have more possible sticks still. Cause I
Yeah,
didn't use
Yeah, you can make a whole little turtle family.
I think I might try it with my niece.
Oh, I bet she'd love it. See, now I'm getting to the close to the end of mine, and this is when,
I think Sage will love it. I think I'll try it with Sage.
yeah.
I'll
I'm
learn
just-
though. The one I glued.
Good idea, Sarah. So I'm just keeping going around and then going to the next stick. And when you get to the end of your string, this is when you need to do your tie. So I'm going to lower mine so everyone can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it right to this itself. So I'm going to put it around and I'm going to just shove this right through here.
Oh, cool, Carmen.
So now it's tied to that.
Can't wait to see everybody in person again.
I know. So exciting.
Well, I'm gonna be doing classes on Zoom for a while, but we'll be in person at some point, but not soon, not right away.
Sounds good, Sarah. I can't wait to have everyone doing art together.
I have to wait till fall to go in person.
Okay. So I'm just tying it. Now I made it into a knot right here. So now I have my turtle and I have a little flap right there. What I want to do is I want to take it and push it all up. So I'm going to take and push them in. That way it tightens it up.
That's good.
So I'm just going to trim my tail. And here is my turtle.
Nice.
So now we have a black marker. And what you want to do is draw on two little eyes. I'll show you what I do. And then some toes.
Well, I'm gonna go
All right, Sarah, it was good to see you.
next week. What's next week's part? What are we doing next week?
Good question. We'll have to check that out.
Okay, I can wait.
We're doing butterflies.
Oh, butterflies. Megan knows. We're doing butterflies.
Oh yeah. All right.
So-
Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
See, I put a little eyes on there for my turtle. I gave him some little, claws for his flippers. I didn't put anything on his tail because that way we know that's his tail. How's it coming, Nissah? You're doing a great job. Yet when you're using string, it's gonna take a lot of wrapping. See, do you see my example? I string on this one, and this was about the whole entire package of the string for the body. So you're gonna have to do a lot of wrapping. But yarn is much thicker, and so that's why yarn works differently. Oh, Megan, that looks great.
Nice, Megan.
So you're gonna do a lot of wrapping, Nissah. Rachel, how's it coming with yours? Good job. Ooh, look at that. Looks great. Jessie, how about you?
Good.
Oh, I love that looks great, Jessie. You're doing amazing.
Nice, Jessie.
Kate, how's yours?
I give my show, Carmen.
Ooh,
See?
I like it.
Too much of a tail there.
Megan, can I see yours?
Where's your turtle?
Whoa, look at that.
Carmen,
Yes.
we made yesterday.
I love that, Megan.
We made that out of
Nice,
popsicle.
Megan.
That's out of popsicle sticks?
Yes.
That is so cool. Do you have a special spot you're going to put that?
It's on the table right now.
What does it have in
Awesome.
it?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. written in it.
Ah, Megan, that is a really good project to do with the Aspire group. They can make their own furniture for their stuffed animals.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You just gave me an idea. Thank
It's
you.
on
I love
Pinterest.
that.
It's on Pinterest.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Nissah, you're going to have a lot of wrapping to do before you get to this part, because
I
this
know.
one took me a long time to do with that string. But
Yeah.
it is very satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm. And the really cool thing about this project is you don't always have to use yarn. Like, you can really think outside the box. So if you have like an old shirt that's trash and you're going to throw it away because it's, has a stain on it, you can cut strips of the fabric and use that to do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can really use your imagination when it comes to what you wrap with.
Cool.
And if you have plastic bags, I know a lot of people go grocery shopping and they get plastic bags. So if you
Yeah.
have one from Hannaford's and one from Shaw's and they're different, you can actually cut those into strips and do the same thing with the wrapping.
Mm-hmm.
So if you cut strips into the plastic, you can wrap with the plastic as well. Jessie, how can I see yours? I love it. So now if you have a black marker or any color marker, you can put on 2 dots for his eyes.
Mhm.
And then you can put on some little claws for his flippers.
Yep.
But you want to keep his tail nice and clean. Mm.
Yep.
I can't. Oh, look at that, Kate. I love it. It looks awesome.
Yes. Sorry, I'm talking to Christy.
That's okay, Megan. I really like your turtles. So if you make a lot of these, they definitely could be used as a decoration.
Yeah.
You could also make a welcome sign with them. If you had a lot and you got a piece of a stick and you hot glued them all onto a stick, and you could put a W, E, L, and it could be a welcome sign that you hung on your door.
Mhm.
So each turtle could have a letter on it. So this could be W, my other turtle could be an E, and if you glue them all onto a stick, it will say welcome. You can hang it on your front door.
All right.
Rachel, do you have one done yet? Ooh, look at that.
You already made the fish.
Rachel, you're on mute. If you want to unmute yourself, you can.
Smiley face.
There you are. Rachel, that's excellent. Good job. So did everyone get the memo, the save the date for the semi-formal dance? Awesome. I'm so excited for that. It's going to be a dance down in downtown White River Junction.
Nobody told me.
Nobody told you?
Me.
No.
So we'll have to I'll send the email to you, okay?
All right.
It's on August 20th.
Meg didn't get the email either, Carmen.
Okay, I'll definitely have that sent to her too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you look on Facebook, there's a post. I'm not sure if if you have Facebook, but we do have a post
I
on
know.
there.
I have Facebook.
Okay. So
Maybe.
find the Special Needs Support Center on there, and we post a lot of information on that page. Hi, Ed.
Hey,
Hi, Ed.
How are you
Hey,
today?
You're doing good.
Awesome.
Hey,
I remind my mom about Zoom. She almost forgot forgot.
Oh, you reminded her? Good job, Ed.
hi, Rachel.
Mm.
Hi.
Ed, I like your police shirt.
Thank you. Hi,
You're
Rachel.
welcome.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
So Ed, today we made turtles.
Does that look good?
So if
Yeah.
you can always rewatch the video and make one, or I can give you simple instructions on how to try to do it quickly. If you want.
No, we're good.
You're just watching? Okay.
Week. I can share this.
How's it coming, Nissah?
good.
Look,
tell-
it's getting there.
Okay.
So
Watch the-
Nissah,
Yeah.
when you get to the end of your string, you want to tie another piece of string and keep going, okay?
Okay.
Ed, do you have a question?
I just watched a video.
Okay, sounds good. I can't wait to see one if you make one. You make sure you send me an email with a picture, okay?
Yeah.
So Megan, what do you have planned for today? Are you doing some more crafts?
I got bingo this afternoon.
Awesome. Wow. Look at that.
Nice, Megan.
It's a butterfly.
I love it.
Wow.
So did you make it out of pipe cleaners and then put the beads on the pipe cleaners?
Yes.
That is such a great idea. I love it. So if everyone's ready to hold up a picture, hold up what they have of a butterfly. And I'll take a picture.
Turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle. Megan, you got me. Megan, you totally got me.
You drive a fucking turtle home.
I had butterfly on the mind. So I was thinking about next week and the beautiful butterfly that Megan made. So, all right, guys. Ed, you can sit here and smile, okay?
Yeah.
That's
Everyone
okay.
ready?
Look.
1, 2, 3. Cheese. Isn't that so weird? Why do people say cheese?
I know.
Say, you're not supposed to say cheese, you're supposed to say smile. I think we had that conversation before, haven't we? How
Yeah.
I think it's so weird when people say are taking a picture, they always tell you to say cheese. You're like, where's the cheese? Well, I had so much fun with you all today, and I cannot wait for next week. And I really cannot wait to go in person back to Ava. I've missed it so much, and we're gonna have so much fun together. And Ed and Nissah, once you get done with yours, I would love an email of a picture of it. And Ed, if you make one, I would love to get a picture of it too. So I hope you all have a great day today. And I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to see you all next
Thank
week.
you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great
Bye.
day.
You too.